What's up, guys? This is Trader back with another trading video. We're sitting here on December the 4th. This is the first trading day of the year, and we have a couple of tickers on the scanner. We have HOTH, we have NCTY, and we have ANTE. These were all pre-market movers. Of course, we're going to be very careful with them because, as we know, many times pre-market movers end up failing at the open. So we're going to watch and see what they want to do. We have about 8 minutes to the bell. I'm going to go ahead and do my research on these. I'm going to show you how I do my research on the first one, and then I flip you guys back over here to the platform while I do research on the next two. All right, so let me go ahead and bring you guys over. Okay. All right, here we are. Now this is the first place that I usually start is FinViz, and this is how you spell it, FINVIZ.com. The first ticker was Hoth, so HOTH. We're gonna go and look at its two things. We're gonna go and look at its short float here. The short float is basically what percentage of the shares are being shorted. And with the short float, um, basically the percentage is for every 100 shares, what's the percent? So this is 29%. So it's not that many being floated. But of course, FinViz, this is not a updating version. This could be from last week. So this is just giving us an idea of what we're looking for. The other thing we want to look for is the shares floating, which is 8.35 million on this one. And I will add that to my notes. Add that to my notes. 8.35 mil. The next thing we want to do is go out here to Yahoo Finance and also check them out, because sometimes they differ, like the floats differ from one to another, because Yahoo Finance gets faster updates out here. Okay, Hoth. Go to statistics here. Scroll down to the float. We see the float is different. It is 6.71 million over here. 6.71 million. So I usually just do a median when that happens. 6.71 mil. Do a median float. And then the last thing we want to check is BAM SEC to see if there's any shelf registrations or anything like that. So we'll go to Hoth here. Prospective, primary offering, no shelf registrations out here, so we're good to go on that. And that's how I usually do my research. And one other thing that I want to show you about part of my research, I always have the trade halts up, this NASDAQtrader.com, which is going to show me why things are getting halted on open or whenever they halt. And then the other thing that I have up is the Charles Schwab down detector. Now, if you're using TD Ameritrade or any other type of broker, you can come out here to the down detector and see what kind of issues may be going on. And as you can see, this morning it says possible problems at Charles Schwab. So I'll refresh this page and see. Okay, yeah. So there's some issues going on with the most reported problems are the login and the website. Usually, if there's problems with the orders, it'll be another circle here that says filling orders. But I don't see that as a problem, and I'm already logged in, so I really don't see this as a problem. So let's go ahead and flip back over to the platform, and I will do the research on the other ones off screen. Flip back over here. All right, so the next one, wait, it looks like one disappeared. Are you serious? Hoth disappeared. Okay, so yeah, Hoth is fading off here big time. Faded out of VWAP, so we'll just go ahead and do that research on NCTY. NCTY real quick. NCTY. At FinViz, the float is 1.74. At Yahoo Finance, NCTY, the float is 1.74, so it's matching up there. And then at BAM SEC, we have, do we have any shelf registrations? Nope, I typed it in wrong. All right, no shelf registrations for this one. Very, very low float. So it's going to be very volatile today. We'll just have to see about this one. So 1.74 million in the float, and then no shelf registrations. The last one is ANTE. ANTE. No shelf registrations at ANTE. ANTE. Yahoo Finance says the float is 6.85. Wow, that's a big difference. FinViz says the float is 1.97. 6. Let me make sure yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, 1.97 at FinViz and 6.85 at Yahoo Finance. So we'll put that. I'll just put both of those in there, and we'll just say it's a median. .97, 6.35, I think it was 85. All right, and it didn't have any shelf registrations. So we are coming up on the open, and we have two tickers on watch right now. We'll see what they can do. We are going to be very, very careful out here not to jump into something and lose money on the first day of the year, first trading day of the year. So we're going to be very cautious, and I will be keeping tabs on my Charles Schwab down detector before we actually start trading. Just refreshed it. Wow, it went a little bit higher. At least there's no problems with filling orders, but we will be careful. Market will open in about 30 seconds. So we're going to watch this. Let me flip over here to NCTY. Okay, it's under VWAP, ANT under VWAP. All of these are fading right now. So, you know, these are very, very dangerous stocks to be jumping in right now. So we're going to let them play out. Market is open right now. Gonna let them play out. Show us what they got. They are, wow, first day, and they are popping off. Wow, look at that. High right there is 626, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come and drop down here. It's fighting with VWAP right now. Let's go look at ANTE. ANTE also under VWAP. A lot of resistance up here to 350s. I wouldn't even trust that right there. A lot of resistance. 307, 308. They are getting up though. That's one thing they are doing. We're gonna let the first few minutes play out, just to be safe, especially with the speed of these and how they're moving. Let's see if it can stay above VWAP. VWAP is at $6. Will it break down to 6? Looks like it. Yep, broke down at 6. Tapped through it a little bit. Will it break it down even more? It's like it's getting bought up there. If I had direct access, this would be the entry point through the 620. Through the 620 up here would be the entry point. But I'm gonna let these first minutes play out because they're popping. I don't like stocks that pop. I like stocks that move fluidly, like water. So it would have had me in right there. Let's see if I would have got faked out there. Nope. I would have made a little bit, just a little bit. Can it stay above the 620s? Can it give us a pullback above that? That'd be great. Here, it's also popping. I don't like the setup here on how that one's set up. So let's go look at NCTY. That's the one right now. Top side is the 641. I do this. I take very small share. Oh wow. Yeah. Glad I stayed out of that one. All right, well, as you can see, this is why we let a couple of them play out first. So that is a lot of sell-off right there. That is huge sell-off right there. Look at that go. That's shorts all the way there. Short, 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 short. I think it just went into a halt if I'm not mistaken. It may be in a halt. We got to see. Yes, it's halted. Yeah, that's halted. All right, so that one's halted going down. Let's go check what kind of halt that was. I'm not gonna flip over to the to this. I'll just read it to you what kind of halt that was. It's a volatility halt. That's it. Yep. All right. So let's just watch the other one, ANTE. It did not give us a pullback above VWAP, which kind of has me kind of scared of it a little bit. See if it'll fail out. It's got to hold up this 296 down here. And it's got to get over the 325. It's the first couple of minutes though. Over the 325. But it has huge resistance up here through this level. Let me go ahead and draw the resistance here. Right through here. It looks like the 350 area is a big level of resistance up there. Huge. Okay. It's trying to hold up there. Like I said, I don't really trust this stock that much. It gave moves on the last day, December 31st, I believe, but as you can see, it's very weak through VWAP. Can it hold up that 307 is our question. Can you hold up that 307? 325 break. I can take very small share size for a 325 break if it can do it. 320. What's the top of this? 325. Yeah, 326 would be the buy spot. I take 5 shares at the 326 and be ready to sell quickly. If it can get up through there. And go ahead and start today with the green day. Okay, yes, I am in. And the bottom of this is the low of the 310. So we'll sell at the 310 down here if it can't hold up. Yep. All right, we are out of there. So it couldn't hold up. That's what I kind of figured was going to happen, but I wanted to give it a chance. It gave me 320, like 5 cents on those shares. So I'm not too worried about that. Very small little loss. Just wanted to see it try to challenge that 30s and all that. 20s. So if it can break into the 30s here, it may be a viable option. put it there just in case it wants to bounce through to the 30s. Do a quick sell on it. Over here on the 5-minute, what is it looking like? Looking like it wants to fail out. That's what it looks like. See if it'll break that VWAP. 312 there. It's bundling up quite tightly. Okay, there's a little bounce. Can it get to the 30s? Into the 30s? Start pushing. Could turn this back into a green day if it can do it. Wow. Got up there. Buyers are in there. Just looking for a pop through. Alright, it may actually fell out here. That's what it's looking like. If it can hold that 25, maybe. Alright. Am I seeing a quick exit? Yep. Alright, so the low of this guy is this 316 there. We out down there. If it doesn't want to hold up, we'll be out. Taking very small share size on these. Bottom of this low is a 331. We'll be moving it up there in just a moment. Okay. We are back to green, I believe. 330s. What was my entry price? 326. 326. Go ahead and put that there. We'll sell break even. Or actually, let's do the 30s. 30s. Alright. We'll sell up there. I just don't feel safe. I'm already in the green, so very small share size anyway. See, so that's why I went ahead and took profit. It just was looking kind of weak. I just went ahead and stripped it off. Not looking too strong right there, so you know, got to be smart. Even if it does go, I still took profit on the day. Got to be smart there. Later on in the day, though, I do size up, so still got $981 left. We are green on the day. I just did not like that setup right there. Look how much it's pulling back to the 350s. That's insane. I don't trust that. The bottom is a 344. It's got to hold up that 344 level. And it looks like the shorts are jumping in on it. They're jumping down on it hard. Wow. That's scary right there. That's not something you want to get in on. We got to wait for a pullback here. Pull back. Yep, there's the pullback. Can it hold up VWAP at the 322? We don't know yet. I just don't trust it right now. With that topping tail like that, not looking too good at that 375 resistance. NCTY, what are you doing? Halt it down. It's gonna have to give us a little bit more of a movement above and give us a pullback above VWAP here. VWAP is at the 580. It's already broken it down. Okay. I don't like any of that. This one I do like, but I don't like it right now. The setup, this top and tail is throwing my strategy off. I don't like that. I'll be fighting all that resistance right there. But it's definitely in a good price range for me if it can hold up VWAP. But I don't know. These short sellers are coming in. They're not playing any games out here. It's got to get over the 354 and start to hold. 350s, saw 350s, 354s. Okay. Can we hold over the 354s? That's the question. Another top and tail, not looking good right there. I don't like that. 354s. All right, so now it looks like we're gonna or never mind. It's about to say it looks like we're gonna challenge this 375, but I guess I can do another small shares right there. Small share size of the 376 if it can hold that. It's looking like it's holding up though. Kind of looking weak now though. Weak, weak, weak. Trying to hold up that 350, breaking it down. A lot of people are selling. The VWAP is at the 337, and I believe it's going to break it right here. Taking very small share size on open. Okay, let's go and look at NCTY. Did a little pullback here. We want to see a pullback above VWAP though. That would be nice. Looks like the 6 became resistance right there for it. Waiting for a little pullback above VWAP. Top of this, the high is the 641. Okay. So we can put an order out there, just a small order out there at the 651. 655, let's do that. 655. It looks like it's about to do a pullback here. Let's see how much it pulls back. Can it stay above the 580s? In the 590s maybe. Not giving us a true pullback yet. Got about 30 seconds left on this candle. May go under the 6. Let's see. Went under the 6. Will it break VWAP down there? Got bought up right there. Give me 1 second. This one is looking better. It's looking like it's getting got a little boost there. 370. I wonder, can it get to the $4? Got up to the 350s. Let's see if 350 becomes a resistance for it. Can it hold up this body right here of the 346? Is my question. 346. Oh, no, it can't. All right. We'll give that a little bit more time. This one gave a pullback here. Still above VWAP. 610. Last bar was the high of the 620. 625, 626. I'm not taking big share size on these yet. because I'm not sure what they want to do, and their news wasn't just great. So this one's already hauled it down once. This long bar right here is the 41. It's got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna let it work. ANTE fell under VWAP, so you already know we don't play those games. You fall under VWAP, you lose my faith. But right here, we're gonna wait and see if this one can stay above VWAP. I really don't care. The top of this one is the 641, which is where I would love to see it get to. 1 minute resistance right here, and then we have the 1 minute support down here. That's our range that we're trading within. You can also pop that on the 5 minute resistance and support. We'll see if it can hold up there. It's looking strong, but of course looking strong isn't enough. Let's see if it can give us a pullback above this VWAP again, giving us a nice little pullback there. VWAP is at the 590s. Love to see it get back over maybe the 45, 46 area. It's going down though a lot. Not really trusting it too much. $45, $46 area is where I would like to buy in. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get, whoa, what? Oh, I had to use my hotkeys here. Okay. It's like, what? All right. In that case, I'm definitely not taking big size on this. It keeps on faking out. Okay. There it is. There is a 45, and that's why I hate using hotkeys on these sometimes, because they move so quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a pullback there. I can't jump in on that one. That would be chasing. ANTE failed all the way off. Okay, this one does not look hot right now. It needs to hold up this bottom. The low is a 625 there. 625 needs to start working its way over that 50. There it is, going. Didn't give me any kind of I'm not, there we go. Okay, here's a pullback. We want to see it pull back a little bit more. Didn't give us just a definite pullback, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. Money is coming. We're already in the green, so money is coming either way it goes. We're gonna wait for this pullback here. Can it break the 75? Can we see 76? Nah, it's gonna give us a pullback here. Let's see where it pulls back to. Alright, so the high up there was a 74 where it started to feel resistance. I marked this and it looks like it's breaking that down. So that's why I really didn't want to chase that. Alright, now that 674 is looking okay. It's got to get back up there though. Looks like it's going to go ahead and fall all the way down through the earth. 6-0, wow. I'm glad I didn't chase that. I was waiting on a pullback. It gave me the pullback, but now it's all the way down here. All the way under VWAP again, all the way down. Back within this range, could not hold up that range. That's why I didn't chase it. Of course, there was money to be made from the 6 up to the 669, but that's not the setup that I like to take. So I'd rather take what I like and be comfortable than risk it all. be all risque. So 375 is the point up here for ANTE, but it is kind of trading sideways. Going on down there, NCTY. And the good thing about this, I still have almost $1,000 to trade. I took very small trades and just made a little green. That's it. Just use the opportunities that I saw that were my setup. Even though on this one it had a big halt down. That's what really scared me. That big halt down. But let's see this thing start getting back up. Has big level of resistance up here at the 717s. Very low float though. Looks like it's holding up. Can we get that 340 break? 340. Oh, I forgot I can't use stops. Let's see if it can stay above VWAP, which is a 607. 607. Stay up. Love to see it back across that 625. Well, I would love to see it over here in a 5-minute setup going up. This is still in a downward, and it's got 2 minutes left on this bar. So this may be a nice fake out right here. 25. 25. Can we hold the 25s? A lot of selling right there. 25 is becoming resistance. Okay. 15. Wow, it's popping. 25. I just don't like the way it's looking right there. That thing pops down, yeah, pops through that 9. That 614, man, it's not looking too good. Let's see if it can get bought up again. The high of that is the 620, so 625 will take very small share size. I just don't even see the 20s right now. They need to come back up. Get some buyers. So right now the sellers are killing it. It's about to close up this 5-minute. We're going to see it through that 25 area. 25, there it is. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Holding over that 25 area. Can we hold it? Wow, it's doing more than holding it. The top of this one is the 70s. Okay. See if it can hold over that 25 on this candle. We don't want to see a big rejection. A lot of selling right there. Want to see it hold that 25 up. Ooh. Hold that 25. There's a struggle. Big topping tail. Holding that 25. Okay. Nice, nice. Ugh. Now it's starting to look a little nasty. Can we get through the 50? It's like, where do we get in here? Took right there. Want to see it get up there. Get up there and give me a little bit more through the 50. Looking kind of weak. Yep, looking weak there. Seeing if it can push a little bit more. We'll get out. We'll get all out of this one. Shows us red. I'm gonna get out right there. I don't like the way that's setting up. It may go, but I just didn't like that setup right there. Still green on the day, but I wasn't willing to let it allow it to take everything. That weakness right there at that 50 it's not what I wanted to see. Top side is the 658 into the 660s. Facing more and more. Okay, 60. Want to see it in the 60s. What's the top of this? 62. Need to see a pullback, really. That would be nice. Alright, we might get the 60 play here. Okay, is that a double top or a fake? Boom, okay. 75. Took a little bit there. Just a starter. Okay, might need to get out if it shows me red. Don't like that top and tail right there. Took it off. Took that trade off on that top and tail. Still got plenty of money to go. Don't need to be playing around. Still got NCTY up here. Taking very small share size because on these I really don't have a lot of faith on especially this one with a 1 million float. It can be very sporadic, as you can see. The high was a 30 on this one. So let's do a 76 play, or no. What am I trying to do? 80 play through the 75 to the 81. Do like 50 shares. Needs to get back over here and start getting over this 75 though. I forgot I can't buy it like that. Keep forgetting. All right. Take a quarter. Took a 25 there. Looking for the continuation there. Looking, waiting, watching. We will be selling quickly if it can pump through. Quick sales here. Let's see what it wants to do here. Can it give us that 7? It shows me red. I got to be out. Yep, all out right there. Show me that red. Let's see if we can get through the 7s. Wow. Just looking for that push, man. Push. That's 2 fakes. I am not confident in this stock anymore. That's 2 fakes that it's done. $7. Let's see if we can push through that 7. A lot of fakes here. Let's let this 1 minute close up. It's got about 20 seconds left on this 1 minute. See where it ends. Into the 90s. Yep, there's the 90s. Took right there, 25. Look for the break. Give us that break, please. May have to take. If it's not gonna break, I gotta take. If it breaks the bottom of this candle, the 9, I gotta be out. 60s, okay. Struggling to stay in the 80s. Took off right there. Went ahead and took it all. $500 left to spend. It just keeps giving these fakes. We're waiting, watching. We were looking for that $7 break. Can it get back into the 90s? Looking weak right there. Let's go and look at ANTE, whatever. Let's see what it's got going over here. Let's see what you got going on over here. Because my boy NCTY didn't want to act right. So it's holding that 9. But it's just faked out too many times. It gave a fake here, fake here, fake here. If it goes, it just goes without me. I'm gonna skip down to something that's a little bit lower price and see if we can get a pullback above VWAP here. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and watch NCTY right now. 687. Okay. Like I said, there were many fakes on this one, which kind of took the wind out of my sails there. So yeah. But I was quick to get out though. Too much weakness is not a good thing. But I definitely still have the money to get back to the green. Came down here and stopped right there. It's 905. That one's still under VWAP. This one's trying to make its way back up to the top, but that 7 really gave it the business. See if it breaks VWAP. If it breaks VWAP, it's over. Yep. And I was not about to be holding all the way down there with the size that I was taking. Lose your whole account quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus in on ANTE for right now. It's forming a little bottom right here. Let's see if it breaks that bottom down of the $3. If it does, we'll go and look at something else. Looking for that $3 breakdown. We'll just have to wait and see what that does. This one broke down to 6. It broke down everything. Had a little bottom right here at the 588. Will it break that? 588. Will it break the 580s out of the 590s? 580s and break. It's not moving. I don't know what's going on. I still see trades going through. Oh, it's halted. All right, let's go and look at ANTE. Wow, it's just not a lot of things moving at the open. So we'll save my little 566 and continue trading throughout the day. If it can't hold up this $3 though, it's in trouble as well. Feel like it held in that $3 range, $3 area right there. But I do not like this sideways pattern that it's doing, because a lot of times what it'll do is dip down, come close, come closer, maybe it breaks through because this was the open, comes down, comes maybe back to the VWAP, and it does that lower and lower and lower. That's what I don't like about that pattern. Okay, continuing to challenge this $3. Kind of glad I took smaller size today during this time, because there was no real news, so you know, it's like whatever. Let me see, I don't know how much I actually lost. 11 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks down. All it takes is one trade. I'm trying to see if this ANTE can hold up that 3. That would be so nice. $3.50. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to hold it up with the way it's looking. The bottom of this candle was a 305. It needs to hold up 305, and it's already broken it. It's got to pull up there. Then it has this resistance all the way up here, the 350s. So 50 cents of movement. $10 is what I lost today so far. I'm looking to get that back and more. Love to see it get back over that 325 and begin to hold. Kind of hate I had to trade with hotkeys there. I do like to use my stops for entries because it kind of takes the pressure off. You don't have to press a key to enter, because the thing about pressing a key, you can be milliseconds late. But with a stop, you know, it's a lot faster and I don't have to concentrate on the candles as much. But that's only because of that low float. That's why. Want to see it get up there to that 325 and begin to hold. It's like it's undone. It's trying to come back up, but that's a hard journey right there. Especially if you halted down. It halted right here at the 390s, opened at the 599, and now it looks like it's gonna go back and retest the 390s. Let's see what it'll do. Looks like it's gonna break that down real nice and quick for us, and I am done with that stock. It's probably gonna go ahead and fade off. The bottom was the 569 from the 1 minute, so this was the range that it was trading in. And the 569 is right here, so we'll see what it wants to do, but I'm just not that interested right now. We got this one over here acting up, so we need to see a 1 minute pullback over here. Wow, it pulled all the way back through VWAP. See it over VWAP, which is 329. Let's get that 1 minute pullback and get some movement. Alright, here's the 1 minute pullback. I don't know how far it'll go, if it'll hold up at 329. Okay. Where is the next level resistance is the 350. So I could trade this up to the 350. So that'll be from the 340. That's a 10-cent move, which I don't really like. I like to get a little bit more. And then the risk, if I was to get in like right here at the 40, the risk would be at the maybe the 30 at that point. And that was not a true pullback. If this one ends green, that's not a true pullback. So okay, 40. Let's see if it can get into the 40s here. Well, it might do it before I even get to it. We'll get another pullback. See how it handles that 350 up there. Big selling right there. Big selling on the top. That was huge. Wow. They trying to push it back under VWAP. But wow. Think about if I bought this right here. That 335 right there for a 1 minute break. Pop. Almost there. I'm looking, and then all of a sudden I'm down here at the 313s from the 335. Oh boy, I tell you what, patience is key. Okay, this one's looking like it wants to break back over. Let's see the 31s here. 31s. Ah, I forgot I got to enter with hotkeys. Okay, let's see the 30s. I don't know if I even want to take it if it does go up there. I want to see a 1 minute pullback before that. Because this had two halts down today. Down, down. See if they can get up there and start holding that 25, 625 area. $6.15s. Looking very sporadic. Where are buyers willing to buy? I see buyers at the 607, but they're not big. Then I see buyers at the 605, but I don't see any massive buying orders out here. Okay, this one looks like it's working its way back above VWAP. We need to see that 1 minute pullback above VWAP. That is not above VWAP. Does have a top up there at the 343. Not interested right there. This one I also need to see a 1 minute pullback above VWAP. Can we hold up to 25 is the question. Can that become our new bottom? 316 right there is the bottom right now. Or 318, I mean. Okay. At 25 right there. So we need to see a 1 minute pullback above VWAP now. That would be nice. I know the buyers and the sellers are nervous with it being that close to VWAP, because it can go either way right now. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and I really want to see a 350 break on this one. 351. Come on, buyers, push it over the VWAP. Top side over here is the 43. Trying to see if it can get up to that 51, break that 50. Now take quickly. Not looking too hot. But it is holding up that 25, so low is a 332. This may be the 1 minute pullback. May go below VWAP though. Making its way back up. 50 shares up there. May have to be a quick take. Not looking too healthy. Starting to look a little bit more healthy. Stay within the body of the candle, the green candle. Give me a little bit of faith right there. Holy. Wow, that was big. Can it break that 50? Okay. Waiting, watching. Sellers are overtaking the buyers. This has got to go green if it's going to go. Yeah, if it breaks that bottom, it's over. It's working its way up though. I was definitely looking to take some quick profit there. Got down there to the 33, which is the 9. Okay. Went through VWAP. Needs to break this triple top action right there. Our last bottom was this 318. If it breaks that, I'm probably gonna just go somewhere else and look elsewhere. But that 351 break, that would be so nice. I do 100 shares up there at the 351 break. Let's do an even 6 right there, 56. So I want to see it break and continue. Or I could just get in on the 60. 61. Go ahead and move it up and be extra safe if I'm going to enter like that. That's how we'll do it. Because it is holding up VWAP. But I want to make sure if it goes through the 50, it's not a fake. It's got room on the daily. To the 417s. Alright, so we're just waiting now. Just a waiting game. There's the 50s. Is this a red or a green bar? Maybe a fake. It's kind of looking weak there. That's why I didn't want to get trapped on this one. Really would like to see it into the 60s. Alright, it's getting a little bit extended now. So we're definitely probably going to have to see a pullback. Yeah, I want to get trapped. So it's tested twice at that level, at the 350s. It's 9:30. So this will probably be the last trade of the day, but we'll see. Of course, I want to enter in on that 60 mark and just take quick profits, but I don't really know with this one. It's getting weaker and weaker above VWAP. So the last bottom was here at the 326. Then we got a bottom here at the 337. Waiting for it to break that 360. I'll be looking to take at the 375. Wait, the top is the 375. So yeah, the 375 would be the first take. And with the way it's moving, I'll probably take half up there. But it is still in a green. Over here on the 5-minute, it has a green setup here. So we're just waiting. Let me go back real quick and look over here at the end. Okay, what is this? This is something new. Oh, 84 cents. I'm not messing with that. All right, but anyway, AT. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. So it did give us a pullback and a new bottom. So this will be our out, this 336. If we do get in, if it doesn't make a new one before it gets up there, we'll just have to see. Looks like it wants to go up and challenge that 50. Nope. Getting another pullback. Will it break the bottom here? 336, 37 area. Gene is also moving. Just popped off, so it's probably weak. If it pops on my scanner but then becomes weak, it will probably leave quickly. Alright, so it looks like it wants to pop. It's got I'm about 20 cents off of the entry. So it has 10 cents now. If it breaks into the 60s, I'll be in. And there was a fake. So we like to dodge the fakes and see if it can actually push. Okay, NCTY was the other one we was watching. It had 2 halts down, which really kind of scared me out of it. Right, let's get back over here. Looking like we may be getting in. But if this is a pullback, this will be our next out right here at the 339. It did do a topping tail right there. It may push through it. We don't know. Want to see it get past that 3. See, if I would have left my stop at that 355, I would have been in right now and would have got pulled all the way back down here. So that's why I kind of try to keep myself at a safe distance. Safe enough to get in, but not enough to get ripped in. But sometimes even that, I still get pulled in sometimes and end up in things like this, how it's going down. So let's go ahead and cancel that and we'll look elsewhere. Still got about 500 bucks left to spend. I would love to use it wisely. This one's consistently giving fakes. Actually, this was the majority of my losses right here. These fakes right here. This one right here, this one right here, and then this one I got out like 671 and then it faded all the way down and went into a halt. So NCTY is definitely a faker. Okay, 660s. And also the news, I mean the news was okay on this one. Where was it? Getting into cryptocurrencies, the futures, well, mostly crypto. Let's see, the 9 limited forms cryptocurrency unit, but not really hot news. I don't know why that got pushed up, but it did. Anyway, back to ANTE. Fading VWAP now. See, I really wanted it to stay above VWAP so we can get that move upwards, because it's in a nice price range and everything was going good for it. It's 930 right now, or I say 930 on Street Smart Edge. It's 1034 because it's an hour ahead of me. Alright, looking like it's trying to hold up VWAP yet again. That 350 area, if it breaks, man, that's going to be nice. But if we look at all the resistance that's currently up here, these are all shorts, you know, from the 355 up to the 375. That's 20 cents worth of short. So if we zoom up here, let's see, what price range are we in? We got a big wall at the 50s. We got a couple of walls behind the 50, 55, 60, and that's where I put my buy in right there for that hidden seller to be broken through up there. But I don't know. It's kind of losing life right now. I don't know if it's going to be able to do all that. NSIG or ISIG. Why has it been halting so much? Okay, so do I trust this one? No. Do I want to trade it? Yes. Okay. We can take a 925 break, right? Oh, no, we can't. All right. This one's too volatile. I'm gonna just do this. Just do a 51 break if it wants to get up there to the 951s. Yeah, because it's just, look how much it's moving. Look at this. This is insane. Came out of the halt. 951. I'll be in if it can push. And I think I can use, yep, I can use them here. Wow, get that out of there. Get that out of there. I only snatched in that. Alright, let's go back. Let's do it again. 51. Top side 30s. So yeah, 951, 10 shares. I'm not about to risk a whole lot on this one. That thing is crazy. Let's look at the daily chart before we try to get in. And also, does this thing even have any news? NASDAQ trade halt. It has no news on today. Wow, I'm kind of scared of this one. With that range, it just dropped from the 896 down to the 8. But anyway, we'll see if it'll come back up, and I'll be looking for an entry on it if it doesn't halt going down. This one is definitely up. We want to see a break. Let's see, it's at the 650 right now. Did a high top tail right there. High 6. Oh boy, it it might break VWAP right here. VWAP is at the 626. I was hoping it would stay up. This is the pullback, but I don't like these top and tails here, showing a lot of weakness. Okay, let's look somewhere else so we don't get distracted. And like I said, halted going down. ISIG is in a halt. ANTE could not hold up VWAP. So NCTY is the only thing that I can really see to trade right now. I would love to see it break back over that 675 area. But with these top and tails, it's kind of dangerous. 65. So I just put an order up there. Small order just in case I get snapped in and then it snatches down and goes into another halt downward. And then we'll oh, I forgot I can't use stops on this one. The float is too low. Whenever the float is too low on well, it might just be on Street Smart Edge, but it may be on other ones too. But when the float is too low, you can't use stop orders. And with this one had a float of 1.74. So that means it's really sporadic. So I have to enter in with hotkeys. ISIG, ARTL. That one, did it have news or something? No news, just going up. A little cheap stock that I'm not gonna trade. ANTE felling on down. Glad I did not get 100 shares of that. Alright, so this one is holding up VWAP pretty well. The last bottom right here, the low of the, basically the 25 is the low. So I would love to see it back through the 50. 55 and why do I keep typing that in? I gotta get in with the hotkeys. Let's get it. Looking for that 50. Really, man? Come on, get up, get up, get up. Nope. Alright, well, it's another failure. When did this halt? This halted 1036. Let me go check what kind of halt that was on ISIG. ISIG is a volatility halt. It halted at well, it's supposed to resume, or was supposed to resume at the 37. Why didn't it? 28. Oh, it's a bunch of these. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Yeah. So it has multiple halts. Halt time was 1037. 1037.05. So it should be opening up at 10. What is that? 1042.05. 1042.05. Oh man, I hope something stays above VWAP today. This has been a red day today. I took a few, like I said, I got faked out up here on NCTY on these breakouts. That 1, 2, 3. But I did cut my losses and I lost about $3 per trade. So it all came out to be around 10 bucks. Cause I cut them quick this time. Like usually I'll put my little stop at the bottom of the candle, but I cut them like as soon as this one showed weakness. Or was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. This one went up, and as soon as it broke down this little green candle, I was out. This one went up. As soon as it started to break down, I was looking to get out. And that's what saves me money and time. Because, I mean, $10 that's what? A Subway sandwich, 3 cookies, and a vitamin water, right? That may be too much for $10. Subway has become more expensive, so maybe 2 cookies. Anyway, NCTY is coming up. We're looking for that 55 break here. 55. Can we get that 55 break? I'm getting in small here. This is a very volatile stock, and it's already got topping tails up here at the 60s. I don't even know if 55 would be a safe place to get in. It's got to get through the 50s, 55, and then it has all this resistance. Let's just say the 60s. Let's let it get into the 60s for an entry here, because 55 is a little close, and it may 65. Let's see what it wants to give me. It's looking good on the 5 and everything else. So snapping down right there, not looking good. Is it gonna go red right there? Showing a little bit of red, a little bit of weakness. It's like that 550 is definitely holding it down. There's some shorts sitting at the 550, and you can see this little wall back here, 550, 3,000. See how many people want to sit on the 550 there, because I would love for those shorts to get trapped. That would be amazing. 663. Let's see if we can get a little green trade out of this one. Looking for those 60s. ISIG, it unhalt. Did it unhalt? Okay, it bounced. It unhalted from the 783, bounced up here to the 938. That's just not what I want to do right now. I don't want to lose money on that one because it's acting crazy. Anyway, back over here to NCTY, looking to take in the 60 area for a break, maybe up to the 75s. But right now it's starting to lose its heart. Looking at the volume is kind of low, still relatively high. There are some volume bars with 200,000 in them, but still it's losing a lot of its heartstrings. All right, looking like it's getting a little bit of energy right there. Can we get over the 50s into the 60s? 50s. Got a little pump up right there. Will it hold the body of this little candle right here? 44. Looking to get into the 60s. 50s, 54, 59. 60s. Can we see the 60s here? We did not see the 60s. Waiting. Another topping tail. So actually this is starting to look like a head and shoulders, but it's kind of big. It's kind of wide for a head and shoulders, but it is looking like a head and shoulders. Here's a shoulder, here's the head, here's another shoulder. Kind of wide though. Want to see it into the 60s, but this topping tail and on the 5-minute is becoming a 5-minute down or descending candle. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Yeah. So it's starting to lose its wind right now. Here's the 9. The 9 is at the 640 and it just broke that down. So this is why I want to see it into the 60s. I want to see some strength into the 60s and through the 60s to the 75. But as you can see, it did fade off there. I see. What was the let's see what kind of halt that was this time. Halt. Another volatility halt. I'm just waiting for it to say pending news. If it says pending news, man, it's about to be bad. Pending news is not a game, especially on something with this low of volume. ANTE. Wow. Man, do you not understand how glad I am I did not enter at the 650? Because the 650 is mental resistance, and I want to see them mentally. I want the buyers to say, okay, it's through the 650 and it's pushing. Let's buy. But it got up there, it hit that 60, which is where I wanted to see it, and it rejected back through the 50 all the way down to, what's the low of this? 609. So from the 50s to the 609, basically, especially if you're holding in the bag. So didn't want to do that to myself. Not today. Not on the first trading day of the year. Maybe on down the line when I feel kind of like, I'm invincible, I'll take a trade like that. But not right now. ANTE. ANTE, I wish it would just come back up above VWAP. It's got a lot of resistance up here though, with this increasing. What this means, when I see a formation like this, I say, okay, the sellers were confident here. Then they were even more confident to continue shorting on this, on top of this. And so what this tells me is that the sellers are too confident here. When I see wicks like this on the 5-minute, they're too confident. And I don't know what has them confident, but it takes my confidence when I see sellers that have confidence. Or shorts, whichever one. Oh my goodness, ISIG open back up. Gee whiz, man. This thing is back in a halt. There's no way to trade this. It's no time. Like, it's literally open for like a minute, then getting rehalted. Let me go look at the news and see what got halted again. Let's see. Okay, another volatility halt. I'm just waiting for that pending news, because I don't think it had news on the day. Nope. We'll wait. ANTE is slow now. Let's see how much volume is on that bar. 30,000. That's nothing. NYC still fading off. All right, well, we'll just watch we'll watch this ISIG out of the halts and see how crazy it gets. This stock right here is how you blow up your account. It only gives you like so little time to get in and out, so you need to be right there when it opens up, and right there and out before the halts, because you never know. Like, if we look back here, it halted up, shaped down right here, went up, came out of this halt from the 755 all the way down to the 661. That's almost $1 per share. And then it went into another halt, opened up lower, went up a little bit, gapped up, came over, opened right here, went down for like maybe a split second, came back up, opened lower. So this is one of those stocks that you can blow up your account real quick. So if you are trading ISIG, be very careful. It has very low volume. You really want to wait for the volume to pick up so people can hold it up. If there's no people to hold it up, then you're basically playing with fire. But ISIG, let me see the exact time it's supposed to be opening up. The halt was at 10:49:01. 10:49:01. So that means it'll be opening up. What is 49 plus 5? What is that? 54? 54:01. 9 plus 5, yeah, 54:01. Look at me doing math. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, if you have any questions or comments, or if you're trading right now, you can just drop in the comment section what you're trading, and let me know how you're doing. Right now, this first day is a red day. I'm down $10. I took 3 trades and I cut my losses very quickly. Took those 3 trades, and like I said, the way that I trade is it's gonna go or it's not. And if it doesn't go, I'm gonna cut my losses quickly. So I had to actually exit with my hotkeys. If I had stops on it, I wouldn't have lost anything, or barely anything, maybe like a couple of cents. But since I had to do it with my hotkeys, I had the slippage, and I lost about $3 on each of those exits because of that slippage. Or I wouldn't call it slippage, I would just call it human error with me having to actually hit the buttons. So yeah, $3 per trade equals up to about $9, but overall it's about $11. But that's easy to get back, easy. Now if I was down $200 on a day, if I had held, especially this one up top, if I had held this one and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hold the VWAP. That's from the 6. Let's see, I entered this on the break, the 690s, expecting the break of the 7, and it crashed down from the 7, and VWAP is at the 625. So if I had 50 shares there, that would have been quite a loss. And that's why I'm quick to take profits. I don't like giving the market money. It can have a little bit, but you know, donations eventually run out. ANTE came up above VWAP. We want to see if it can get back above this 335. That's kind of an odd number. So I don't want to really enter right there because it's not a mental number where people would like to enter. That's like one of those numbers where it's a fake out. But when you get to like a $half, or a quarter, like 25, 50, or a whole dollar, that's that real mental resistance where where shorts are like, okay, I'm gonna short at this level, or longs are like, okay, I'm gonna buy at this level. But at this current point, I don't really know what ANTE is planning on doing. It coiled up here, but this is looking like a cup and handle. So here's the cup right here, and if it forms the handle, it'll go and fade out from here. But if it doesn't, it may actually change its trend here and start moving up. Because if you look right here on the 200, it came close, it hit the 200, came back up, hit the 200 a little bit, came back up. But we want to see if it's going to continue to hold that 200 moving average, 200 SMA line. I have it on all 3 of these charts, but it's just taking the last 200 candles and doing a moving average on them. And as you can see, this may be the cup right here, and the handle. This is the handle right here. So that's the teacup and the handle. Perfect. That's what shorts are looking for. They probably shorted right here at the 330. That's not a safe position. They shorted probably on this candle right here. Short right there, and then have their stop right here for a 335 stop out. Came up, got close, did not stop them out, and now look, they're in profit. Cup and handle. Classic. Alright, this one came out of the halt. Or did it? Is it trading? Looking real suspect right now. 896 may break down. It is getting a little bit more volume in there, and that's what we want to see. We want to see things with volume that are moving. Looks like it just formed a gap right there. Usually they fill those gaps, so it may come back up and fill that gap before it goes down. This little gap down here from the 87 down here to the 83 may go up first to fill that gap. But let's see. It's like it lost all its life. What's wrong with it? Volume on this candle is 7,000. That's ridiculous. I don't even want to watch that. It's not even moving. I'm guessing a lot of people got hurt on that one. Okay, this one is trading sideways. It's been trading sideways for a while. I probably should have just stayed away from this stock because of its pre-market trading pattern. Look how sideways that looks. That's not an upward movement. It's just sideways. Now there was profit in here, but for me, I do better when it's more of like an upward motion. So, I have to kind of take that into consideration before, and that's one thing I took into consideration today with my sizing. Usually I take like 100 shares or 200 shares or 300 shares, especially when it's going straight up. But today it just wasn't time to play those kind of numbers. And this was in not AT&T. Did I say AT&T? ANTE was also trading sideways like that pre-market. That nice sideways consolidation look. And I thought it was going to break out, but sometimes things don't work out. The other thing is the catalyst. How good is the catalyst on the day? Is it good enough to push something through the roof? And so far, these past couple of is this coming back up? It looks like it's coming back up. But so far, I know last year closing up the month, things were moving without catalysts a lot, like upwards. And if they have volume, you can trade them. But if they don't have volume and no catalysts, they're kind of really dangerous. I think iSig is like that. iSig I don't think has any news today. Yeah, no news, just blowing up accounts. We're waiting for something to give a move upward. Since I know shorts are confident in this area, I would love to see a 375 break on this, because that means it's going to push all of these shorts out of their positions and they're going to be selling. So a 375 break would be what I'm looking for, up to the 4 on that one. So I can go ahead and actually put my order up there. I want to see that breakout. 376 would be nice. It's already up there waiting for them. Do I want it in the 70s or do I? Because 75 may become resistance. Let's do a 380 if it can get up there. Just in case the 75 is resistance and it can't get into the 80s. Then I'll take that on towards the $4 mark. So that order is out there. 100 shares, 381. And we'll see how that does, because what that's going to do is overcome all of this selling pressure, all this selling pressure. And what I don't want it to do is get through this selling pressure, but then get stopped right here at this selling pressure. So that's why I did the 381. So if you have any questions about why I do anything, I usually try to stay safe, for real. Try to stay safe, because I can easily make this a green day on this trade, but like safety is an issue. And there are no safety harnesses in the stock market. Once you put your money in there, it can go either way. iSig has lost all of its power. This one curled up. That's almost a cup, but it's not really the formation we would look for to say that it's a cup and handle. But I definitely don't want it either way it goes. So we're gonna see if it can get me in, push through some of these sellers, get me in at the 375. I'll take profits up to the $4 area, because it's already basically proven that it can stay around the 350s, but I don't want to get trapped. pushing out those sellers right now. Needs a pullback right here. Somewhere around here needs a pullback. Mighty extended. The reason that you don't want to just jump in and chase these types, unless you got a VWAP break entry, with this extension, this is the last known level that it certified at the 318. So if it goes up to wherever it goes up to, it can actually fall back down to that last extension area, or it can fall down to a place like this where it's like, let me draw this resistance or support. It can fall back to a place like this and start to form support. But either way it goes, you got to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Let's see, what was this topping tail? 355 right there. So it's still got a lot of work to do. It is above VWAP, so I do like that about it. It is 10:03 and it is still above VWAP after all the morning trading, so it's looking strong. ISIG just continuing to drop off. That one's continuing to drop off. So ANTE is the prime suspect today. Where is the new bottom? Breaking down, so that isn't support, or it's starting to form support right there. See if it can stay above that 334 area. Hitting VWAP. So that was our pullback above VWAP. Now it has to stay above VWAP. 339. Let's see what it can do. 342. Nice, nice. 345. Needs to get over that 350 hump. Matter of fact, it needs to hold over. Yeah, 339 is where it needs to be holding. Getting those buyers in there. Nice, nice. See if it can go up there and challenge that $4 area. There's some buyers coming in there. 350 becoming resistance yet again. Come on now. Come on, buyers. You got this. Get through that look at this 350 wall right here. 350, 10,000 shares sitting there. Needs to get bought through. Somebody's going to buy through that. Don't know who, but somebody. 350, sellers coming in, but they're not moving. Sellers, there it is. There's the pop through. So our order is still out there. We're just waiting right now. Got it at the 381 is where I'm sitting right now. Of course, I know what you're saying. Oh, you could have entered right there. But the thing is, these pull back hard when they do pull back. There it is. Let's see if we can get in here. Up to the 75. Let us see a pullback before it gets up there. To the 70s, 75. Break into the 80s and I'll start to sell. I am in. So we have this area right here, 350. Wow, let's get out. That was big right there. Let's go ahead and cut it. And it's not letting me out. Cool. It's not letting me out there. Okay. Not letting me out. Trying to get out of there. Cool. Alright, so that was a huge rip down. Huge rip down. on me. It just came up, got me in, and came back down. I thought I was safe up there, but that's all good. For some reason, it would not let me out right there on that execution, but that's all good. I think I lost like 20 bucks because of that. 52 bucks, never mind, 52 bucks on that drop right there from the 383 all the way down. So that is a nice little portion of my small account. 52 bucks right there. I actually tried to exit on the beginning, but like I said, these are some volatile stocks. Should have did the $4 break, I guess. This one has a area of the 717. Very volatile. That was a nice chunk right there. Look at that, still going down. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get out. I actually hit the button right here at the 350s. Did not get filled. It just kind of stuck out there in the wind, and then boom, the rest of it. So I was like, well, whatever. So that was a 50-cent grinding, not grinding, 50-cent fast loss right there on 100 shares. So yeah, that was nasty. And that's why I don't like using hotkeys. I like using stops. Because hotkeys sometimes they're good when you're in the green and you need to exit a certain amount. But when you're in the red, man. Alright, so we got a top right here. Let's see if we can get back above this area, 646. Horizontal resistance. This is our resistance line right here. 647. That's crazy, man. It got all the way up to my stop. To my stop. At the 385 is where it hit me in. I had it at the 381. 381. It got me in and just ran against me. That was insane. That was nasty. Oh man. But I did have my order out there. If you go back and look at that recording, I put an order out there to exit. It just did not feel. Too fast. Gene is not volatile enough. Does it have news on the day? Form 6K, not interested, not moving fast enough. That was insane on that pull down. Insane. I really expected this 75 to become resistance. So the shorts are not playing. They got pushed out. These shorts and these shorts got pushed out, but it just wasn't enough buying or covering to continue that push. And now look, if I would have held it, where I would have been. I would have been down about 100 bucks today, which is not cool at all. Gene, why did it pull back so much? $4.18. It has a top up here. High of 47 or 27. It looks okay, but man, telling you, these stocks are out here taking souls on the first trading day of the year. I guess a better point of entry would have been at 360, but how was I supposed to know that? I mean, that's one of those things you can't just If you look back here on the chart, the pre-market chart, it's been all the way up to the 390s. So 390s, it got close. 390s, and that was the breakout point right there. But it's whatever. We will live to fight another day. That one's just not volatile enough. Got $184 left. What in the world can I do with that? And then everything is back, pretty much back below VWAP now. Gene may be something that I want to look at, but it needs to get some more volume and also get more volatile. SIGs, man, I played it so safe this morning. I promise I was playing it super safe. Super safe. I was like 20 cents off. 20 cents off of that thing, which is crazy. But I guess the thing that I missed out, or a good learning thing that I missed out on, is I did not go back and look at the pre-market, that pre-market high of this candle, which was like the 389 area. I should have had it above that. So that was that's still my fault, not taking in that data right there. Got above that 370, and I was looking for that push through the highs. So hey, that's all me. And like I said, live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. But I am starting off the month in the red, which is fantastic. Let's see, NCTY. Man, I try to put that thing out of range. Gene bouncing down. Probably about to pop off my scanner. It's getting weak. ANTE. So we'll see. With $184, I could make like 20 bucks still, and just close it up with that $20 loss. But of course, you guys watched it. It gets crazy out here for real. Even when I put it so far out of range, I put it 20 cents out of range and still got roped in because I didn't take into consideration that top at the 390s. And it was super extended on that one. Didn't give any pullbacks. Okay, $7. ISIG is coming back up for some reason. It's up above VWAP, but it's got a very strong trend line going down, so not too interesting. Man, that is insane. Those sellers took my money that quick, man. 50 bucks off of my head. I'm so glad I didn't hold all the way until like it started bottoming out at the 3. Like if I put my stop out at the 3, that would have been sick. That would have been 70 bucks. But anyway, while we're waiting, we can look over these gains and losses for today. So I took 3 trades, or wait, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. These are my sell outs. So where I sold out on ANTE, you saw that last trade where it dropped 41 cents on me from the top. So hey, Happens sometimes. Of course, you can just say 41 times 100, that's $41. And then on these smaller plays, I was trying to be safe on them as well. But hey, like I said, it happens sometimes. This one's still grinding down through the 3. So if any buyers were still holding that, they're really holding the bag. I held some of the bag, but that's more of the bag. Oh man. So now nothing is looking good to me right now. It's 10:17. Took a little bit of a scrape today. Little bit of a scrape. All right, let's go ahead. See. Let's see is anything else gonna pop up today. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just start staying away from these that are trading sideways. It just really treated me very badly today. Very, very badly. At least I didn't marry the stock. I was ready to get out, but man, I should have put a stop at the 350. That would have been a $20 loss. I would have been okay with that. But I tried to exit with my hotkeys and it fired it off. It just passed it so quick, it just couldn't catch it. All right, well, I'll just wait, sit and relax. In my account, I'm down $57 on the day. 57, almost 60 bucks. Why is that? Oh, okay. 52 bucks in my brokerage account. A bill payment or something came out on the other one. It's like, what? But that is all good. Let me see. I need to get a little bit of money. Investor checking. Where do I do that? Anyway, what are you guys trading today? If you're not trading, cool. If you're trading something that's a lot safer, cool. But just let me know what you're trading, or if you have any questions or comments, that would be amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and move a little bit. All right. back over here to this platform and see if anything else. Gene continues to look like it's just, I don't know, it's like weak then strong, but it's not volatile at all, and it doesn't have the news to push it up really. Big seller right there at the 417, 17,000 shares right there. Don't know if that's going to be able to get pushed through. 416. Oh, got pushed through, huh? Wow, they bought that up. Still not my cup of tea. Needs to get more volatile. But everything else on the map is failing. So yeah, this pattern, this sideways pattern, you just got to be careful and take into consideration all the way up to the tops. That's what I didn't do, man, and that cost me money today. But you have to pay to play. Same thing with this one. Top up here at $7, you got to pay to play. Okay, breaking up, breaking out. It's already passed all of its tops, so let's see what it wants to do. Can it give us a pullback, a true pullback? That'll be nice. 184. Let me see how many shares I can get of this. $184 divided by, let's say like 450 maybe. Just to, okay, I can get 40 shares of this. On the daily chart, 450 is the issue. That's the body of this candle, 450. So let's go ahead and put that as resistance up there to the 450. See if it can't get up there through that and start hitting up 528. So we'll trade within that range. Wow, it's already doing its thing, man. Let it pull back. Let it pull back. So the top of this one, high is the 430s. Let's go ahead and get in there for the 435, 436 break. We'll just put in here 25 shares there for a continuation upward. Wow, 431. But it has not given a pullback. That's what it hasn't done. Exit that. Yeah, we gotta wait on the pullback. I didn't see that. I don't care how high it goes. It needs to pull back real quick. Real quick. Almost got in there too early again. Let's see you pull back. Gotta give a pullback here. Where's the new bottom? See, it would have got me in right there at that 436 area. Possibly. Let me look at the high here. The high is a 435. So almost would have got me in. But we need to see a pullback. People got to take profit. Okay. Nice take profit. Got about 40 seconds left on this one. 432. Okay, there's some nice selling right there. So the high is a 435. 441 be the new entry. If it ends red, we need this to end red. If it goes green again, I can't take it. It's too extended. There it is. This one's ending red. The high of this one is the 435. Still stay within the body of this candle. It is starting to get a little bit of love from the buyers. So 441. But over here it's forming a high topping tail. The high is a 435. So yeah, let's do 25 up there at the 441. Depending on how this one, okay, let's do it. Let's do it if you want to do it. Okay. We'll be ready to, wow. Through the 41 is what we're looking for. A lot of selling right there. Buyers are sitting at the 29 right now. That's the biggest level of buyers. Now they're at the 32. Looking for it to shoot through. Okay. Holding within the bodies of these green candles. So our out, new out is right here at the 431. So I'll go ahead and put that in there, 431 to be out. This time I'll actually put a stop in there once it goes through. For 30. Well, now, since that one didn't stay red, our low is the 28. Let's see what it wants to do here. Nice little kickback. So a new bottom is forming. If it can stay above this 427 mark right here, a new bottom is forming at the 430s, which will be our out. The 9 is at the, wow. All right. Well, there's our new bottom right there. Let's go ahead and exit that. See if it can get going upwards. Still above VWAP, but that 425 looks like it's going to be holding up. And then it has a topping tail up here, which kind of takes the wind out of the sails a little bit. So it's got to hold up this bottom here of the 423. We'll see how this minute closes up. Will it pull back a little bit? Pull back to that 428 area? Looks like it will. About to close up. All right. Really nice here. So let's go ahead and put our 41 back in there. Want to see it get all the way over. Matter of fact, that's a lot of pressure on that top and tail though. I don't want to get trapped in there. I would love to see this 5-minute close up, because I may get trapped here. Yeah, I'm gonna exit that, because this top and tail right here, all of this pressure is selling pressure. I don't want to get trapped there. Even if it hits the 41 or goes above this, it may pull back hard below this level of the 438. So we got to watch it and see. Let's see who's going to win this. Can it hold up the Really the 9, I guess. The 426 be the spot. I really don't like the 5-minute setup right there. It may go, but it'll just go without me if it's gonna go. Okay, let's see if it traps people up here at the top. 438. Form a little double top right there. Because I just got trapped in one of these. I'm not trying to get into another long trap or bull trap. 46. It may double top here. 438. Let's see if it'll work its way all the way to the 438s. People may buy over this right here, this 437 right there. Let's see what it does. Okay. Will it knock through? Okay, so it did double top right there. We want to see it give another pullback, but we want to see the pullback be above this level of the 423 right there. So we'll draw a support line here. Let's see it stay above that 423 level, and then we'll be looking for an entry. We like a tight range so it can kind of coil and then get out. All right, looking like it wants to break out of there. Let's do a 450, 451. Wow, NCTY has popped up here extremely high from the 647 all the way up to the 712 here. That's like the top side of it. Let's see what it wants to do. Let me go and look at this halt, because I need to see why that one halted. Still volatility halt. Okay. We'll be watching it out of that halt, because it looks like it wants to go. ANTE. So we'll be watching NCTY out of that halt. NCTY halted at 11:32.14. We'll give it 5 minutes here. 11:32.14. So 11:32.14. That'll be, what's 5 minutes plus that? 37. So it should be opening in just a little bit. 37.14. Man, that thing went up a lot, and I am completely ready to trade it. No, I'm kidding. But I do want to take some trades on it. See if we can work our way back from the Netherlands. All right, it opened up, snapped right there. Can we get back over? Yep, yep. Okay. See if it'll snap down. We want to see the 725 break here. oof, giving some good moves down right there. 725 break is where we want to be in. Took a little bit right there. Looking for that break up. Took that off. 725 break. Trying again. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I missed that. Let it pull back again. Dang, I missed that. Got in right there. Looking for the push. Looking for that push. Got out right there. I was looking for that push up through the 50, but it didn't give it to me. Through the 40s, into the 40s. Took right there. Oh my goodness, really? Took a little bit more. Looking for it to. Okay, took that off. Just not giving me the looks that I need right now. So it's really trading very volatilely. Not giving me the looks that I want. Boom, 42 through that 50 break. Take what, like one more 5-share trade? But that's not looking like it's gonna be worth it. So I am down 55 bucks on the day. Not really looking worth it there. And now I really don't have enough to be effective now. So I might just call it a day. Top side, look at this top and tail. Ugh. Yeah, it's just too expensive right now. I can't do anything with that. I can't believe NCTY broke out like that. That's insane. Okay. Well, we're going to call it a day right here. Guess I could take one more trade through the top, but it's looking like it's falling. Okay. It goes through that 750. I'm gonna be in because it's got a bottom set now. Needs to hold above the high right here at 42. 45 is what we want to see. 41, 50. Wow. Never mind. I don't have enough to get in right there, so too much is moving. Go watch ANTE. It's about the only thing I have money for right now. Let's see, VWAP is at the 328. Everything else is out of range. I might just shut it down. It's 1042, dude. Yeah, I definitely lost some money today, boy. That was nasty. Some nasty rips. It's all good. We'll be back. This one had a nasty rip down from the 762 down to the, so that's a 30-cent rip down. Don't really like it. Don't have enough money to buy it. Alright, so we could play the top of this one, 345. 345. Let's see it get back over VWAP. It's insane how fast you go through money here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it today. I'm gonna cut this video and just come back on another day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you learn anything from these videos, please let me know in the comment section. Of course, I'll try to be consistent with this, but I have to see how things go, because this is real money that I'm trading. So, you know, when I take a loss, it's a real loss. But anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that'll be it for today. We'll roll the outro and get on out of here.